Hi there, and welcome to week 8. Yes, we are already there, and if you haven't lately, give yourself a pat on the back and let's celebrate this milestone. When we're working on a big project like reading through the Bible in a year, it's important to celebrate the milestones that get us through. Well, we are continuing on our journey through Leviticus, specifically chapters 11 through 14, and I'm actually excited about this. I know, excited is not a word you normally associate with Leviticus, but I think it's helpful that when we come across these portions of Scripture, which are law after law, many of which are difficult for us to understand in our modern day context, it's important to remember the big picture. And there's two important points as we work our way through Leviticus that I want to emphasize this morning. One is that the Scripture here is emphasizing the holiness of God. God is holy, God is set apart, and God's people were meant to be set apart as well from all the other peoples of the world. We're supposed to be set apart as those who follow God, and in our case, follow Christ, meant for something different. And when we follow the way of God's holiness, it shapes our behavior and our outlook toward God as well as toward other people. And so keep that in mind as you're reading through. The other thing is, specifically with the chapters we're reading today, there is a large emphasis again on cleanliness and uncleanliness. And while a lot of these are in fact hygiene and food laws, it's not about dirt. It's not about washing hands per se. When we talk about cleanliness here, it means that we are able to approach God in worship. What is it that we need to do? In the Psalms, David talks about, I need to have a clean heart. And so it's not something that we can always do with soap and water. Think on these things as you read through today's scripture. How do you prepare yourself to approach God in worship, in prayer? Do we remember to come to God with clean hearts and not just clean fingers?